Hey everybody, welcome to FTX. I am CQ, and as you can see, I am alone tonight. It's going to be something a little bit different. I don't really have any kind of remarks prepared. With this show and with Pop Culture Warrior and with really a lot of the things we do at WTF Nation Radio, we try to keep our personal lives, separate from bringing entertainment. The whole point of Pop Culture Warrior and FTX has always been about escapism and having a respite from the world and life and all the drama and the things. We've tried to be fun, have a good time, laugh, share positivity, especially on social media, man. It's already bleak and dark enough. So we've always tried to focus on the positive. That being said, did have a life event recently. A week ago today, my brother-in-law, my sister's husband, passed away suddenly. He's a young guy in the Air Force, had just turned 23 years old. Passed away suddenly. Honestly, I can't say much about it because we really don't know. We're waiting, for results to find out what happened. We believe it was something with his heart. Those that know him know that he was very healthy, very active, super smart, super funny, super charismatic, was really, really good for my sister. And it's been really difficult this last week. Obviously, much more for my sister, his wife, than for anybody in his family, I'm sure. But, it's times like this where, it's it's tough. It's tough. And I didn't do my show this week just because I was finding it hard to be excited and enjoy and be passionate about all the nerdy pop culture stuff. And I had initially planned on canceling this episode of FTX as well. Thank you, Nathan, for the well wishes. I was going to cancel tonight because, again, I didn't feel like putting on, a brave face and a mask of like, oh, we're here having a good time, when so much of my family is in so much pain right now and just trying to get through it. But instead of canceling it, I talked to her and I said, Joseph, I know he wouldn't have wanted us to be, wallowing in pity and sad, and he'd want us to, continue on and to live our best lives, and that's what he would want. So I decided instead that to do a small, just little, memorial for him. About 6 months ago, he was, he's active duty, so it's tough, but he was able to come for an FTX, and he played some games with us. It's just the kind of guy he was. He was literally in town to run a half marathon the next morning, and stayed up late with us to play board games with the guys before literally having to leave at like whatever it was, 5 a.m. to go run a half marathon. But that's the kind of guy he was. So I'm going to replay that episode and just remember all the good that he was. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I've watched it 3 or 4 times now, just, you know, remembering him. He was a good man. I will say the Air Force has done really well by him and his wife in honoring him and taking care of all the arrangements and all the things. He is sorely missed. I'm trying to say all this without like breaking down myself. I believe funeral services will be the 14th, I believe, in Houston, Texas. So anybody that's in the area wants to come out. But yeah, I'm not going to drone on too long. If you're watching this and you want to put in the chat, somebody you're taking this time to remember, somebody that maybe you've lost in your life, that's fine. We're here to just share. Like this is just an open forum to share. And yeah, I appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm gonna try to resume activities next week. Bring new shows, new episodes. I know that's what he would want us to all continue, moving forward, and to not have the world stop just because of him. That's just the kind of guy he was. So I do have a beverage that I'll make a toast to my guy. So to Joseph Escobar, thank you for everything that you did in the short amount of time that you had. You left a light and a legacy that will live a lifetime. And you are gone, but you will never be forgotten. Love you, and I look forward to playing games with you again one day. Cheers. Thanks, guys. And now, yay, we're live. Hi, everybody. Cool. It's that simple. Yeah, I know. Exciting, right? Let me make sure that this one is good too. Yes, we're live. All right. Let's see if. Oh, look. See, we already have Rico on YouTube says hi. See, it's that cool. It's 2 separate chats. So there's that one that's like the majority of the chat, and then I have kind of a separate one for my vertical stream because you got to do the TikToks and you got to do it's all the things.
Be all connected.
Yeah. You gotta be on all the social medias. You know what I mean? Like in this day and age, you gotta be. My name is Rico. Yes, we see you, Rico. Hi. So why is this chat? Hang on a second. I'm gonna try to fix. What this chat always gives me problems. I don't know why. Why? Oh, why? Let's see if I can turn that back off and then put it back on. Quick introductions. Let's see. Let's see if that works. There you go. That works. Which you can see how many people are watching, and it will slowly grow over. Obviously, we just started. So, can you take a song request? This is not a DJ station. This is not a radio station. There's no song request. Actually, yeah, go ahead. Put your request in. I'd love to know what it is. I can't play it, but I'd love to know what your request is. So, hi everybody. I'm CQ. I'm the host of Pop Culture Warrior and FTX. You're good? You're just
trying to figure out which way I was gonna go. Yeah.
With me tonight on FTX to play some games, we have Joseph,
Air Force, what is it? Active, yeah. I was gonna say Air Force veteran because I'm so used to introducing veterans, but I forget. Active duty Air Force member. Where are you based out of?
Langley Air Force Base?
Langley Air Force. Shout out Langley.
Langley. Yeah.
Like Langley, like the
CIA headquarters.
CIA headquarters. Yeah, Langley.
But
Air
not
Force
that
Base.
Langley.
But not that Langley.
Yeah.
Langley, but not Langley. What do you do in the Air Force? It's the well, you. I don't know.
Yep, just a systems administrators, just working with computers all day.
Working with computers all day. Rock on. Keith, which everybody knows Keith. He's always in the chats. Everybody say hi, Keith. Jasper on Paul says, "Whoa, this looks fun. What's this live about?" Hey, how you doing? What was that thing that just hid behind the door with? What was the thing that just hid behind the door? That's Keith. He said, "What's the thing that hid behind the door?" No, he wasn't hiding anything. He was grabbing a drink out of the fridge. He thought you were hiding something behind the door. So what is this live about? We'll get to that. Keith, Army veteran.
Yep.
What'd you do in the Army?
I always satellite communications.
Satellite communications.
Yes.
Bunch of big brains in this bitch. All right.
I had a nice GT score.
Yeah, you did. Serious. Hey, Casey. Hey, Keith.
Nope.
Casey says hi.
It's one of my gaming buddies.
Northwest Bourbon. Cheers, everyone. What's up, Northwest Bourbon?
Cheers.
How outstanding, man. We get people already hanging out. And then we've got Will. Birthday boy, Will. Everybody, happy birthday to Will. Oh, he's the birthday boy.
Yeah.
And Army, active duty.
Mm-hmm.
And you do?
I maintain the AH-64 Deltas and Echoes.
Oh, so cool. You make sure the helicopters don't go.
Yeah, gotta maintain them so
Yeah.
the pilots can do their job.
Question. Totally off topic. When that incident with the DC one with the helicopter and the thing, like, was that something like, obviously it was talked about nationwide, but I'm guessing within like helicopter circles within the military, that was kind of a big deal. They like
Yeah.
get like briefings and like
Lots
you know.
of briefings and trying to figure out, like, don't say too much on social media.
Right.
Of course.
Yeah.
Till the investigation's over.
But internally, you guys are like, I wonder. I bet you it was the thing. And
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Little spider webs going off with your ideas.
Yeah. They bring out the conspiracy board. You're like, okay, so if you look back to yeah, we did that, man. Back in my infantry days, back in the old, on the aughts, back when I served, anytime some shit would pop off, he'd be like, okay, so let's break out the board. Let's connect the dots of what happened. But all right, so we are here tonight. This is FTX Friday Night Tabletop Exercise, not to be confused with field training exercise. Very, very close, very similar. And Northwest Bourbon's an Army combat engineer. See?
Likes to blow stuff up.
Likes to blow stuff up. God bless. More power to you. And the real HA says he looks gay. Thank you. We appreciate that. I'm assuming you're talking about me. I take that as a compliment. I think gay people put themselves together very well. Thank you. I appreciate it. So we're going to play some board games. We get together and we play games because in this digital age, we're missing that connection between people coming together live, in person. I can reach out and touch people. Or if I am so inclined, I can live, laugh, and flip the table. Should I be so inclined? And so that's why we do this. Tonight's game, which we also have King joining. King's just running behind. He's driving from Baltimore. He got completely stuck in traffic. We have Comic Hunters, which is a 1 to 4 player, 14 and up game. It's a card game about collecting comic books. Everything from the old school to the modern to the old school, classic, modern, kind of different comic books. The idea is, we're all a bunch of comic book nerds, and we're trying to build the best collection, of all time. And you go to like the store, and you go to like the convention, and you do all the things, and you collect all the things, and then somebody builds the best comic book collection. So that's what we're gonna be playing. But first, before we can do that, which from an honorary, we gotta get this out of the way. But in honor of everyone who comes and plays at the FTX table, they get one of these lovely dice. It is a custom 6-sided die but instead of a 1, it's got the FTX logo. So you can
Nice.
always remember your time. Oh yeah, look at that. He's going to go, hey, there you go. We also had the top-down camera we could have used, but whatever. The zoom is going to be all types of weird. There you go. Yeah, but there you go. A little thank you for you guys coming out, playing some games
Nice.
with us.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, and it's CQ, but that's fine. We use code names here. Joseph. No, everybody knows my name is Mike. It's not a big deal. It used to, like, way back in the beginning of, like, WTF Nation Radio, like, it was such a huge deal. Like, everybody was mysterious, and because a lot of the early guys were still active duty, so they couldn't reveal their identities because of the stuff that was talked about. So it just kind of stuck where everybody uses, like, code names and things like that. But at this point, we're all, like, on social media, and we're all public facing, and
Doesn't take much to piece two
it's
pieces
really
together.
not. It's not much of a
Well, it
secret.
added to the mystique too.
That's
I
part of it.
remember when I was still in, I would
Yeah.
submit a picture or something in, and they would be like, "Oh yeah, that's pretty good," and then you would get some random call sign or nickname. You're
Yeah.
like, who the hell is this?
Yeah, exactly. But all right, so to start us off, we will ceremoniously remove the top of the. I need to get like music or something, like
Yeah.
like the raising of the flag or something. But all right,
Which way are we going with it?
so because I got a bunch of cables on this side, let's lift here. Yeah, if you could, and then go that way. So lift straight up because it does have a lip, which again the design is not. Wait for me. All right, there we go. And we can just put it, somewhere. Yeah, over here is fine. Perfect. Thank you, guys. And now, behold the grandeur, the beauty in our color motif of black and gold. So, what's really cool about this game table, besides everything, is that it's got a built-in Lazy Susan.
It's got that new.
It's got that new wood
smell.
smell. Yeah, I know. Oh,
Also
and
feels
it feels
real
good.
nice.
It feels real nice.
It's
Don't
soft.
finger my table, all right? Don't finger the
I
table.
just did.
It's
But,
soft.
Oh,
yeah.
Stop fingering the
Now
table. I didn't
we're-
get a turn.
Now we're talking. But each player has their own little cup holder and their little. You get a tray for your little dice or whatever the hell you got going on. But yeah, I can also control the lights and change them into the. There we go. Welcome to the Thunderdome. I will save that for later. All right. Oh look, it's Steven. Steven's in the chats. He says I should have been there. Hugs from his California family. What's up, Steven? We miss you, buddy. Next time, we get more vets in here. So this is Comic Hunters. So part of the allure of this show is we play games we've never played before. So part of the fun is figuring out how to play the game and just going along with it. So here, and then actually what I'm gonna do too is let's go there. There we go. There you get like a nice cool picture. All right. So, we
miss you too, Steven.
We miss you too, Steven. Oh, the sweet table. Yes, man. Thank you. This was shout out to who built this table. Is a dude named oh crap, I forgot his name. Jeremiah from Willing and Table. Right? Instead of Willing and Able, it's Willing and Table. Very, very clever. He hand built this. Every single piece, everything about it, the rail system, the design, all of it, the base, the lights, all of it. So huge shout out to him. He took real good care of us.
Yeah.
it almost looks like he knows what he's doing.
It almost looks like he knows what he's doing. Exactly. It's like I know just enough to be dangerous, something like that. All right. So these are all like your different comic books and whatever that we'll be collecting. So bear with me. This is literally part of the show. It's going to seem like I don't know what I'm doing, but it's totally part of the show. Okay, setup. The suppliers are the comic book store, the flea market, the auction website. With 1, 2, or 3 players, there's 4 of us. Choose 2 heroes, blah, 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 blah. These games are cards. With 4 players, all heroes will be involved in the game. Okay, cool. So all of the heroes are available. So there's a bunch of heroes. Okay. These fucking kids are jumping down up there. They treat this house like it's a jungle gym. Don't mind me. He doesn't know what he's doing. See? Yes. Somebody's been watching this show. All right. So, follow the instructions to set up the content of the games below. Okay, so we got this. We're going to have the cards 1, 2, 3. Like so. And then there's... Where's this thing? Ah, this thing. Come here, you. Come here, you. All right, so this is the thing. I think this is, this is called the, number 7, the score pad. At the end of the game, write down players' names, follow the directions, end of game scoring. Okay, I believe that's aside. All right, so without looking, wait, no. In these games, there will never be a collection of these included here with 4 players, all heroes are involved in the game. Split and shuffle the comic book cards into the 3 decks according to the market value shown on the back. So these are market value. So here, everybody take one and just mix them on up.
All right.
There you go. All right, and then so split and shuffle the into 3 decks. Place the decks in order beside the board. Without looking at the cards, make a 4th deck as follows. Perfect. Okay, we are trucking. We are trucking along. The mix of a D20 and cross rifle is unique. What inspired this design? Hey man, Soul Seeker on YouTube. I appreciate that. While they're shuffling that. So the design is because we are military affiliated. We are veterans. They're active duty. And so it's a cross of passion between gaming and the military. So that was what inspired the design. And then obviously the T to look like a table, FTX, yada, yada, yada. It all kind of came together. Funny enough, a viewer named the show. I was doing my Tuesday pop culture show. And I said, oh man, I want to start a show and we're going to just be gaming. We didn't have a name for it. We would just start going live and just be gaming. And then we were throwing out stupid names and trying different things. And one of the people watching at home was like, well, what about FTX? And I'm like, I know FTX from my time in the Army. I'm like, how do you connect it? He goes, no, Friday tabletop exercise. And I went, oh, that's kind of good. Brilliant. And then from there, I drew up a bunch of designs and different gaming, different things. One looked like a field manual, like the logo's gonna look like a field manual, like mission fun, and a bunch of weird. And then one of the
T-Rex
things,
up. I got tiny arms.
well, that's why we have the table that can rotate. And so one of the designs was just the D20 with the cross rifles and whatnot, and I liked it. I thought it was a very minimalistic, classic design. All right, so without looking at the cards, we're gonna make a 4th deck using the following: 10 of the 1 cards, 10 of the 2 cards, and 10 of... Oh, that was easy. Yeah, 10 of each. Okay. They could have just said 10 of each. They break it down very, very... And then you're going to shuffle those into that new deck before starting the game. So 10 of each, shuffle together, and that's going to be a 4th deck. Okay, so on the board, as shown here... This is the schedule. It says schedule. So that's the schedule. This indicates which locations you will visit to get comic books and also indicate which stage and round is in play. We will have a little check mark token. Where are you? Check mark token.
So do we yell index at the end of the gaming night? Insomniac Yanez or...
Yeah, you got to do a post game AER.
Yeah, man. I was gonna say we get like the AAR, right?
Is it James or Yanez?
What is? Did I miss? Oh yeah, we'll just put that there. I have no idea where those came. I don't know where that came from. That's what she said. There's supposed to be a little check mark thing. I can't find it. Is it this? That's a diamond. Goddamn piece is missing already. I just started this. Ah, there it is. Be gone. All right, so there'll be a little check mark, where we are in the schedule. Let's see. Hero tracker table. That's this one.
All right, we got the 4th deck in there.
Outstanding. You guys are killing it. We're going to be playing games any minute now. right.
You've been saying that for the past 10 minutes.
Now you know why this thing goes to like 1 in the morning. Okay, so the hero tracker table. Assemble and organize 8 hero tokens as follow. For 4 players, draw and place 1 hero for the first row of the table, 3 in the second, 4th in the third. Okay, so let's do this. So I will randomly draw a hero token, and it looks like Black Widow. So put that. Oops, sorry. Put that on that first line. Yes, perfect. And then it says, okay, so draw 1 for the first row on the table, 3 for the second row. Okay, 3. And I got no hero tokens. Hang on, they're all mixed together. Let's say 3. All right.
Iron Man.
Yep. There's, Spider-Man. Okay, there's Iron Man and Spider-Man for the second row. And Hulk. This is 3. And then this is first line. Oh wait. First row. 3 on the second row. 4 on the third row. Okay, got it. So we got Cap, Thor. Cap and Thor, and what is this? Doctor Strange, and am I missing one? Who am I missing? Why am I missing one? Apparently I'm missing one. Those numbers don't add up.
That's weird.
Alright. What to do is accepted. Okay. Right? Because it.
Yeah. It
So
says
one hero token for the first row, 3 for the second row,
and 4 for the.
and then 4 for the third row.
It's got to be one more.
Who am I missing? Oh, these are all. It's fucking. Aha! I'm trying to get away. Black Panther. There you go. He was trying to get away. He fell on the side. Okay, we're almost there. All right, your secret stash, which is number 5, which would be. So this blue thing is called the secret stash. Each player places a player token of their chosen color on 15 of this track. This track represented the estimated value of your secret stash. You will use this as a currency on the auction site, but any value remaining on the track will be worth victory points at the end of the game. So we have colors. We have black, we have orange, we have green, and we have yellow. Feel free to choose amongst yourselves who would like to be what color. Any takers? Any
I'll
takers?
take orange. Or is that red?
Orange. It's like an orangey thing, but there you go. You're orange.
It's like black because it's closest.
Okay. And one of us is green and one of us is yellow. I don't really care.
Yeah.
And you put those on the number 15.
So Sergeant's voice says cheers, boys, and drink check.
Yeah, drink check.
I think I'm the only one drinking here.
Well, I'm gonna. Well, you know that's the thing. Well, the problem with like I was gonna take a gummy before this, and I'm like, that's probably not a good idea. Because they'll be like, Siki, what's it?
Words.
Yes, Yahtzee. Hey.
I am sipping on Cayman Jack.
Canyon Jack. I do want to make a drink though at some point. I'll order one. I'll text
Casey,
an order.
Casey said he's waiting for the coconuts to come out from under the table. Click clack.
All right. Okay, so number 6. We're almost done. This is the highlights. These tracks record the value of the highlight comic book cards that each player has in their hero collection. Collectors with more highlights earn more points at the end of the game. You will need a personal color token of your choice for each track. Stack them one on top of the other on the tracks to the left of the highlight tokens. So I guess like somewhere here. For your first game, we suggest using the number 1 token on the first track. So like number 1 on the first track, like that. The first appearance token, which is this one, on the second track. And the third, we suggest you randomly draw a highlight token from New Look, Special Edition, or Epic Battle. So these are other ones. And so I will draw randomly without looking. And it is the New Look Special Edition. That's a Special Edition comic book. So those are like going to be the highlights of the collection. Place these highlight tokens that you're using in the first section of the check and put the 2 unused tokens back in the box. All right, so those will go there. Score pad. That's for the end of the game. Hand the first player token to who watched a Marvel movie most recently. Last Marvel. I saw Captain America in theaters.
That's what I saw in theaters too. So
Did you see it the day it came out?
I saw it not the day it came out.
Ah, winner! First player. Totally didn't plan that the way that worked out. All right, these are just a reference page. So just so you know, the green represents the contemporary age, meaning like the old or the modern comics. The 2 is the modern age, which is when they kind of came to prevalence, and 3 is for the classic or the origins, the original comic books. All right. So how to play? We're gonna get through this quick. We are a game of comic hunters, and this game is divided into 3 rounds, and each round has 2 stages. So in stage 1, you're treasure hunting. You'll visit 3 of the 4 locations to acquire comic books. In stage 2, you assemble your collection. You start or expand your comic book card collection for 1 or more heroes and update the highlights earned in the track, etc. So for stage 1, so you see there's like 3 stages, or wait, how do I say that? 3 stages in each round. So these are the round, stages. So stage 1, this is the stage where you acquire comic book cards in 3 of the 4 locations. Each location is identified by a letter from A to D, followed by the name of the location, and offers comic books from a certain age or combination of ages. Each location also has a different method of how to acquire cards. The board tells you your schedule in each round, the exact sequence of locations you will visit to get cards. So for like round 1, it's the store, the flea market, the convention. And then it's the store, the auction site, the convention, and then it's the flea market, auction site, convention. Complete each location on the schedule in full before moving on to the next. Once you have completed all 3 locations, the first player token will change hands. Also, once completed, move the token along the schedule. The cards you acquire at each location remain in your hand. Don't reveal your hand to other players until you begin stage 2, which is assembling your collection. If any comic book card is missing to complete the number of cards of a location, get a random card with a corresponding value from one of the removed heroes. We're not going to do that because there's no removed heroes. If the location is the convention, opt for a card with market value of 3. This card cannot be added to collections, only its market value is used. I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. So how to play. The following rules apply to games with players 3 or 4. All right, so the store. To set up this location, follow these steps. Each player draws, so we're going to start, we're now at the store, I guess. That's how we're going to work that.
Okay.
We're at the store of round 1, stage 1. Fight. To set up this location, follow the steps. Each player draws 4 cards from deck 1. So I guess I will draw 4. I don't know if we're supposed to do this all at the same time, or I drew 4. Okay. So take words. Take a hand. Keep 1. Then okay. Each player draws 4 cards. So at this comics book store, you find the latest comic books and releases published since the year 2000, contemporary age, for a value of 1. Each player draws 4 cards from the deck. If you have any cards from your previous round, set them face down beside you. All players choose 1 card at the same time. Okay, so everybody draw 4 from the number 1. This one, not that one, because that's the... You can rotate it closer to you if you need.
4 of them. All right, let's check these bad boys out.
We got this. I do not watch the Captain America Blue Falcon movie. I love those and the hard Arizonas. What's more stressful, this game or real work? That's good, Soul Seeker. So if you had to assemble a tactical RPG squad with historical... Oh man, I can't get into that question. That will so sidetrack me. Oh, that would so sidetrack me. I have ADHD. Please do not ask questions that will completely sidetrack me from my own thought process. Okay, so you can look at your cards secretly. All players will choose 1 card at the same time from the 4 that they drew to add to their hand and keep. You place your selected card face down in front of you. Each player then passes the remaining cards to the player sitting to their left or to the right on their second visit. Yeah. Repeat step 2 until there are no more cards to pass on. Add your last card to the ones in front of you. Then add all face down cards in front of you to your hand and set aside at the beginning. Okay, so you're gonna look for your cards, and you're gonna decide kind of what you're going for. Now you see the character card at the top, which the character is, and then what's special about that edition, right? Whether it's like a first edition, first appearance, because those matter. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Boom, I've selected, and again, I'm new at this, but I'm assuming the hero tracker shows us like which hero is going to be most valuable to collect. And then obviously see right here, Black Widow right now she's the hottest one. She's the most valuable, followed by Iron Man, Spider-Man, Hulk, then Black Panther, Captain America, whatever. And then we're looking specifically for number ones, first editions, or pivotal moments. So those are the kind of things you're looking for.
So for these little color chips, do we also have to put it in?
Oh yeah. That should be that's our tracker.
Gotcha.
Keith, you can put yours up there too. Let's just track where our collections are at. Righty. Has everybody selected one? And I'm gonna go with choices.
Looks like there's like a gradient effect here too, right? So maybe like the left is worth more.
Right.
Or is it...
That's a good point. We'll say yes.
Okay.
According to the top here, like I haven't even gotten to the part where we add up points, so we'll figure that out. All right, I've selected mine. You select your card.
What was the one for? Was that first?
That's the first. Oh no, this is number one. Is the number one of that book. First is the first appearance of the character.
Gotcha.
Which sometimes is both in the same book, sometimes it's separated. That Keith guy looks like a nerd. He is a nerd. How'd you know? What's the drink tonight? Hey, Corey, what's up, man? Sorry, I suffer from seizures. Oh, you guys are funny. Captain Wayne, what's up? Do not have Lixdexlia. But do you have Listdexlia? Yeah, that's funny. All right, so everybody's picked one?
Yeah.
You can place it wherever you want.
Is that one we're discarding? Or?
No, the one you're keeping is the one you put down. The one you're keeping.
I thought that was the one we were giving out.
Guys, come on. Gotta listen to instructions. All players choose one card at the same time to keep and add to their hand. You'll place it face down in front of you. Each player then passes the remaining cards to the person sitting to their left. So, there you go.
Tornado about to hit Fort Leonard Wood.
Oh, God bless.
Stay safe, Fort
Stay
Leonard
safe,
Wood.
people. Stay safe. All right. So now you would do the same thing again. You're going to look at what's available, and you're going to decide what you want to keep. Oh, you gave me a bunch of bums. Ew. All right. And you decide you take one. Yeah. We're not even to the hard part yet. All right. Everybody select. And I guess you can just put them down in front of you and we'll just turn the... There you go. That's why this is so awesome. All right. Same thing. Find one. And then decide... All right. And then that's the last one. There we go. Spin it all the way around for you.
So far away.
All right. Okay. So now we've done that. So you're keeping that card. Repeat step 2 until there's no more cards to pass on. Add the last card to the ones you have in front of you. Then add all of those cards to your hand. Set them aside at the beginning of the next round. Will not go to the step. Okay. Keep past that. All right. So now we've moved to the flea market. In the flea market is where you'll find comics published in the 80s and 90s, the modern age. In this location, players will take turns clockwise, starting with the first player token holder, to set up the flea market location. Make a column from the draw pile equal to the number of players. Make a column. Column. Got it. I know things like columns and rows. I was in the military.
I didn't doubt you for a second.
I know how that works. Okay.
The box.
Make a
Wait,
column.
wait.
Wait. What?
Who's commenting?
Josh Ship. Hey, oh, the actual King Smith. Bitch, where are overheard cam could use light. Overhead cam could use light.
There's already 2 freaking lights.
I mean, it's like, love the table. Be perfect for Risk. Yes. At some point, we're gonna play Risk. Captain Z, I love the badass table. Man, you guys are awesome. Thank you. This is only our second time using it, so that's why everybody's still super excited about it.
Does that mean King is?
Yeah,
in traffic?
apparently
Is he
King
streaming
is
from stuck in traffic?
yeah, he's stuck in traffic and watching. I bet you keep things interesting at the table. Probably 5 moves ahead while everyone else is still reading the rules. You guys are funny. So see, we already got 109 people watching live. Isn't that crazy? 109 people are currently watching you play this ridiculous
That is
game.
crazy.
You play Mortal Kombat with a friend in Vietnam.
Yeah, you could play. Cable Guy, classic. God, it's such a good movie. Okay, so I'm gonna have you be my setup guy.
Okay.
For the flea market, make a column because you know columns, right?
I might.
Make a column from the draw pile, which is number 2, equal to the number of players. So 4.
4.
Yeah. All right. I believe that's a row, not a column. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna probably have to move these.
Yeah.
Here, like
Let's
move.
move
Yeah,
this up a little
yeah.
bit.
Don't.
Uh-oh.
Who fucked up the board?
Now I can't remember which
Yeah,
one.
that's right. That's right. You got it.
That looks about right.
That's right. Let's see. Okay, so from the make a column from the draw pile equal to the number of players. Reveal a card from deck 2 to place in the first position of each row. Reveal. When it's your turn, perform 1 of 2 possible actions. Okay, follow along here because I'm a little lost. Make a column. We did that.
Got it.
Reveal a card from deck 2 to place in the first position of each row.
So does it just draw more cards and show them face
Yeah.
up?
That seems confusing, does it not?
It sounds.
Make a column from the draw pile.
Is it? Or is
Oh,
it this one?
that's okay. That's where we messed up. Thank you. That's the actual draw pile. So make a column up from the draw pile. Boom. Awesome.
1s and 2s.
1s and 2s. Okay. And now these, it says. This is why words matter. Reveal a card. So reveal a card from deck 2 to place in the first position of each row. So each row, right? Because that's the rows. Okay, I think that's right. Okay, so now it's my turn. I can perform 1 of 2 possible actions. I can reveal a card from the deck 2 and place it face up in the first available position from left to right in one of the available rows. There can be no more than 4 cards per row, and there can be no more rows than the number of players still visiting the flea market. If there are no more empty spaces, simply perform action B, which action B is pick up all of the cards from one row of your choice and add them to your hand. Once you take a row, your turn at the flea market is done. So, okay, so we got that. So on your turn, which I guess we can face these up now because you have to be able to see what they are, I think. Pretty sure. All right.
One way to find out.
Yeah, well, we're going to do it. Okay. So, again, each person's going to have their turn, and it's going to be 2 choices. You reveal a card, place it face up in the first available position from left to right. So, like, it would be either here, 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 here. The first available position from left to right. In one of the available rows, there can be no more than 4 cards per row, and there can be no more rows than the number of players who are playing the flea market. Okay. So you either place a card or take a row. But once you take a row, you're out of the flea market. You got your buys, you're out. Make sense? Okay. So I'll start, and I will, I guess, take a card and reveal and put it. It doesn't really tell you where. You can put it in any of the spots. So I'm going to put it All right. So the turn would go, and it says clockwise. So, my man Will. So Insomniac says, I noticed the D20. Do y'all have any military Nat 1 stories? So for non D&D nerds,
Okay.
a Nat 1 would mean like, you know, a D20, the die with 20 sides? You roll it, and because you're like, oh, check how powerful you are. You roll it, and you get a 1. And like, which is the worst you can possibly get. So when they say a Nat 1, they're just saying like, what's a story, a military story of where like you rolled a 1 in life, you know, like I went to see if there was food in the vending machine, and I guess a 1 would be like I found a used condom. I don't know, like you're like it's something like the worst possible thing that could happen. Because I do have one, but I'll let you guys go while I'm trying to figure this shit out. Any
So
Nat 1 stories?
Where do we draw from? Is
The
it
number
number-
2. The number
two?
yeah, number 2.
I had a rotation at Fort Irwin one time, and pretty much the worst thing that could have happened. Our LT made us chase down a striker for a couple miles
When you say chase down,
on foot.
so it was just like rolling, or was
No,
someone...
it was going like they shot at him. He shot back, and then they took cover, and he just took off. And the LT's like, "All right, chase him." So they ran for like 2 miles.
Chase a vehicle
Yeah,
on foot.
yep. We had 2
That's-
people heat cat.
Yeah, that's that sounds pretty dumb. Hey Morgan, how you doing? And there's Pete. What's up, Pete? A lot of new faces. Wow, CQ made friends. Ah, that's funny. See, the guys, they love roasting me. They love it. You're trying so hard to hold.
Is this
the
where you
laugh.
tell them they're actually family?
Huh? Yeah, right. Soul Seeker said, "Bruh, the dude in the black shirt, you looks like you're trying to hold back a laugh so hard." There you go. All right. So you went, right? So everybody went? Oh, so now, and I think only 4 cards can be in a row. A maximum positions columns is 4. Position empty. I'm gonna risk it. Oh, I probably shouldn't. I'm gonna risk it.
We shall
It's a
see.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Let's put him with. Shoot. Damn. There's really no bed. Nah. All right. Will, what do you do? Do you swipe a row or do you play a card?
I have that one signed.
I put a dime in 1 to get a beer instead of a quarter for a Coke. Oh, I put a dime in 1 to get a beer instead of a quarter for a Coke. I don't get it. I don't get it. Here, let me make the games board bigger so people can see a little better. Actually, you know what? No, go here. There we go. Hi. You bitch. You took a row.
Swiped it.
You
Yeah.
thieving bastard.
I had my eyes on it. I thought you were gonna take it.
Okay.
We'll see if it pays off in the end.
We'll see. We'll see.
Dang.
You swiping sons of bitches.
Swipe or no swiping?
All
I
right.
would have waited till the rows were
What
full and
do you
then swipe.
do?
Take a look.
Oh. He's got a Thor.
And I can place it in any order I want.
So it
right?
says, okay, place it face up in the first available position from left to right, one of the available rows. There can be no more 4 cards around. There can be no more rows. The number of players still visiting. If there are no more empty spaces, perform action B. Pick up all the cards. Once all players have picked up a row of cards, the step of the round will be completed. At the end of the flea market round, first player. So I guess without possible trail in this row, rows, columns. I don't. It doesn't specify.
Right? Like, do they have to be, like...
Because I guess you could start a new row. I mean, because it just says there can't be more rows than players, but there's only 2 rows, so then there's 4 players. So it sounds like,
But we swiped 2 rows, so 2 players are out for that.
but that's true. 2 players are out. Reveal a card from the right, place it in the first available position from left to right in one of the available rows. Well, they took 2 rows, so they're not available. So then you'd have to put it in one of the rows.
Gotcha.
Yeah. This is why we're working through it. We're working through it.
Troubleshooting.
Yeah. All right.
Put it there.
Or run to the restroom.
All right. Now, do I swipe or do I pick? I'm in a real shit position here. So you're Iron Man, Spider-Man, Black Panther. You got Doctor Strange, Hulk, Thor. You know what? I'm gonna be a nice guy, and I'm gonna pick. And now you get your choice of the two. What a nice comic book collector I am.
Very nice.
I'm a nice guy. I'm such a nice guy.
All right.
Monkeys and typewriters. What the hell, Casey?
Is it monkeys and typewriters? Ah! But dang, that steak was still moving, so tasty.
All right. Obvious choice is I'm gonna steal this one.
All right. Which leaves me to get this one. I got the shit end of that stick.
All because you were being nice.
Oh, because I'm such a nice guy. Okay, so once all players have picked up a row of cards, the step of the round will be completed. At the end of the flea market round, the first player chooses another player to be the first player of the next round. Oh, he chooses. Ooh, I thought this was like a rotating thing, but he chooses. I choose Keith. You are first player. Okay.
It's Tony's sunglasses.
I took that as like Stan Lee, but you know,
Wow.
like Stan Lee's glasses, maybe. Maybe it could be Tony's. Who knows?
Well, they're probably inspired by it.
Yeah, probably. Okay. We are now at step C, if you mind. Thank you. Which is the auction website. In this online auction, collectors compete bid by bid for editions published in the 60s and 70s, the classic age, with a value of 3. To set up this location, the first player takes cards from the top of deck 3 and arranges the auction into a number of lots, which are rows, equal to the number of players. The first lot must contain 5 cards. The last lot must contain 3 cards. Okay, so that doesn't again. It's just all right. So first player,
So I get
take cards from the deck 3, arrange them in rows, kind of like that, rows.
okay.
The first lot must contain, but it's see this is where it arranges. Oh, the number of players. Got it. So the 4 rows, number of players. Got it. Okay, got it. I'm on it. First row will have 5 cards. 4, 4, 3.
So all 3 cards.
Yes.
So you said
So
5.
5 across, 4, 4, and then 3. Okay. So the ladies' cards face down. Once done, the first lot must contain 5. Last lot must contain 3. Ladies' cards face down. Once done, then you will. Cards are turned over. Each lot between the 2 ends must contain 4 cards. The cards are then turned over.
How many was it? 3, 3.
4, 4, and then 3. First player chooses a lot to be auctioned and places the initial bidding using secret stash points. Each player starts with 50. Oh, I understand. I get it. So you're good. 4 on this one. That one. Yep. Perfect. Those are done. Now you will flip over all the cards.
All of them?
All of them.
You had somebody with a Nat 1 story.
Oh, that one story. Okay. CQ is so nice they shortened his name to Ice. Wait, what? You guys are stupid. My Nat 1 story, we had a 1068 catch fire. We had to tow it back to base. They didn't remove the final drives, and the entire engine exploded oil on our vehicle, and my TC tried to tell me to stop, but lost comms. The base commander happened to be coming by at the same time. Down the same dirt road, the mechanics, myself, and TC had to sweep a dirt road for a mile. Ooh, ouch. I once filled a Humvee with water instead of diesel, gasoline.
GPA, that's fine.
Long story. It's fine. We were in the middle of nowhere, and they had to get a helicopter to chopper that vehicle out.
Intel guys did that with their generator in the middle of JRTC.
Really?
You
My,
know,
my back still hurts from how hard I got smoked that day. My back still hurts. That was 20 years
I
ago.
think my unit was the most posted unit for JRT or for NTC. Like my Humvee got ran over by a Hemet when it was getting towed. It was getting towed by another vehicle, and the Hemet ran it over. We had a tank that got abandoned in the middle of nowhere for 3 days. Like nobody came and got them. They were out by themselves for 3 days. The OC's truck got hit by one of our artillery rounds. There was that
That's
one.
fun.
So,
Yeah.
like, we got out of the box, and they're like, "Your unit's been mentioned so many times." And
So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay, so first player chooses one of these lots to be auctioned and will place the initial bid using. Okay, so see that secret stash, the blue tickets? We all have 15 tickets. You will bid your certain amount of tickets to win the auction. Once you get to like 0, you know what I mean? Obviously you can't bid more tickets than what you have, so you couldn't bid 16 because you only have 15. But eventually we will bid. So which auction? Note, a player can never have less than 0 points in their stash, and each player can only win 1 lot in this round. So whatever you win, you're done for this round. You can't got 5 on this and 5 on this and 5 on this. So what are we bidding on, auctioneer?
that is a good question. Let's go for the big lot first.
Okay,
Go with this one.
and you start the opening bid.
How many? What's the open bid? Was it based on the number of tickets?
Well, yeah. So you would say anywhere from 1 to 15.
Okay.
How many tickets would you pay to get that lot?
Let's see. We get. So we got one number 1 issue in this guy. We got a
Black
Widow.
Black Widow, yeah, that's good.
Then we got.
It's a couple of the gems, like collection gems.
mint condition.
Mint
And
conditions.
then you got a diamond one. So I would probably go out of 15. I would start with a 6. 6
Whoa, 6 tickets.
tickets. Yeah.
Holy shit, he's coming in high.
Big money.
All right, he's swinging. He's laying the wood. All right, so he's auctioned. He's there. Each player starts with 15 minutes. Continuing clockwise, each player will either bid higher than the previous bid or forego their right to any new bids for this lot. So, starting at, you said 6?
Yep.
So going, what did I say? Clockwise? Clockwise. Do you bid higher than 6 or forego their right to any new bids for this section?
I forgo my bids.
Okay. Puts it on me. 6 tickets. I don't know how important the tickets are going to be later, right? Because that's 6 is that's more than a. Wait, I can do math. More. I was in the infantry. Goddammit. More than a third of your total tickets for the game. I don't think you renewed tickets. I don't think tickets come back. That's a lot of tickets coming out strong.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's. Is there any other lots that I want?
Is Keith stupid or really smart?
Yeah. You know what? Big baller move. I'm going 7.
Oh,
7
boy.
tickets. All right, Will. The onus on you. Do you bid 8 or pass?
I'm a pass.
He's gonna pass. Keith, it comes back to you. Will you bid higher or will you pass?
I will let you eat the 7.
All right. 7 tickets. So if you, which one am I? Am I green or yellow? I don't know. Whatever. Yellow.
Yellow.
Fine. So what would be 15 minus 7? Because, math is hard. 5?
Are we just bad at math?
I'm just, I got an excuse. I was in the infantry.
I was too.
Just go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. 8. Thanks. I said 5 earlier, so
I
that
was
was
just
8.
gonna say we should have gone with 5.
Yeah. All right. So
There's your.
my lot. Thank you, gentlemen. All right. So now, players will continue to bid or pass until they're the only one bidding left. Player winning the bid wins the cards of the lot for the amount they bid, then adds those cards to their thing. The bid is then deducted from their secret stash. Move the color token on the track based on the amount they spent. Right. Got it. Okay. And once you've won a lot, you're out. If the initial bidder won, that player immediately to the winner's left will now choose a new lot. Otherwise, the initial bidder will choose a new lot and begin a new round. Okay, so that means it's on you again.
All right.
Yep, go ahead.
I'm gonna start off with a bid of 3 on these 3 here.
Interesting note, just because it might matter. When there's only one lot left, obviously only one person is left to win it. The way they would win that is by paying equal to the number of cards. So, like, if this is the last one left, they would pay 4 to get it, or if it was the last one, they would get paid 3 to get it.
Okay.
So, just giving you notes here as they come along. Let's not have enough stash points to buy all the remaining cards. They can instead choose which cards to purchase. Ooh, interesting. That'll come into play later. All right. So, which lot are we auctioning off?
3rd one here.
Bottom guy.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm starting off with a bid of 3.
Bit of 3.
I bid 4.
4. 4. 4 is on the table. 4. What you got?
I'll pass on that one.
Oh, he's gonna pass. Keith, the current bid is 4.
You know what? I'll let him have it for 4.
Ooh, WT. What is math? Yes. All right. 4. Please minus 4 from his. Deduct 4 from his total. Thank you. And once again, opening bidder did not win. So, what are we now bidding on?
I'm gonna bid 2 on this row.
Okay, he's opening bid of 2.
I'll go 3.
I'll even turn it to you guys so you can see.
Go
All right,
3.
Will is going for 3.
All right, I'll let you have it for 3.
Wow, he got himself a steal. The steal of the century. 4 cards for 3? Wow.
So how does it work with this row?
That row, you now won for 4.
Okay.
It's worth the value of how many cards there are. So go ahead and minus 4 for the that one.
Oh, wait. Who was the black?
I thought you were the black.
I thought it was orange.
No, I'm.
Oh no. Okay, swap
Alright,
black
guys.
and orange.
Yeah.
Yep, you're good.
So I'm
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, just put them both there. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. All right. So now that we've done that, we're almost done with the first round. All right. If the initial bidder won, it was the last player does not have enough.
Cat Wayne's ripped.
Now the first player chooses another player. The first player chooses another player to receive the first player token. Who do you choose?
To receive the first player token.
Yes,
This
that thing. Yep. You're going back to me?
Yep.
Oh, leaving the boys out. I like it. We're in on it together.
I
Yeah.
see. There's a thing going on.
Extra
Your-
work for them.
Your secret stash represents your comics that are less important to you, such as duplicates or comics that you will use them as currency during the auction. Once spent, the value of your secret stash does not the value of your secret stash does not increase. So keep that in mind because you visit the auction site twice during the game. If you spend all your points on your first visit, you won't be able to buy comic books from the auction site on your second visit. Oh no. Any secret stash points you don't spend in auctions will be converted to victory points at the end of the game. So being able to get something for 2 can really come in handy later in the game. Very, very clever. Okay, we have now moved into. Oh shit, we kind of fucked up. That's my bad. No,
Oh, no.
No. I didn't follow the schedule. The auction site was supposed to come into round 2. That's fine. We'll just swap the 2. So instead of doing the auction site in round 2, we'll do the convention in round 2, but then you're doing convention back to back. But whatever, it is what it is. It's fine.
We didn't go to the convention on time.
We missed the convention. We missed the convention. Yeah, that's my
I didn't
bad.
get the autographs I wanted.
Yeah, we were too busy on the website and doing the auction shit. All right, so we'll skip the convention for now. We're in stage 2, which is assemble your collection. In this round, players put cards from their hands down on the table, starting your comic book collection for a certain hero or adding comic books to existing collections. You must pay the market value of each card placed down. It is also possible to rearrange comic books from one collection to another at this stage. Lastly, players check the highlights, comic book cards they have just placed down to update their respective token on the relevant highlight tracks. Players can complete this stage altogether, or you can take turns to see what collection others are building. Okay, sorry, it's a lot. Each collection is built around the comics, which I know you have a heart out. If you need to go, by all means, don't hesitate. If you gotta go, because I know
I got a couple minutes.
you got an early day tomorrow. I will not blame you. I don't know where the fuck King Smith is, but he can take your seat once he gets here.
He said he was on his way.
Yeah.
He's watching the show in traffic.
Yeah. Okay. So each collection is built around the comics of a specific hero. So if you're building collections, you're building around a certain hero. To start a collection, you have to place down 2 or more comic book cards with the same hero icon. And you must also pay market value for these cards. What does that mean? I don't know. We're going to find out. However, collections with just 2 comic book cards do not count for varied collection scores or the collection size of a specific hero at the end of the game. Remember, even if a card has the icon of 2 heroes, this card will only be part of one hero's collection. All right, you can start and maintain multiple collections of the game. Okay, so it says how to pay market values on page 10. What? It says you must pay market value. See page 10. Ugh, there's no market value.
What?
Unless you have to use stage. You have to use stash points for market value? Comic books from all age are offered boots and granted to the graphic novel. Comic book collection. That is not on page 10. What are they talking about? The last player does not have enough. Where does it pay market value? It's on page 12. They lied. It's on page 12. You must pay the market value of any comic book card you place down during your collection stage, whether beginning or expanding a collection. The market value of a comic book is the same as the number shown on the back of the card, 1, 2, or 3, and underneath the highlight icons. For example, a modern age card is worth 2 points. To pay for the cards placed down at this stage, you must discard cards from your hands that add up to the value to match or exceed the market value. There is no change when you overspend. Any surplus is lost. So, for instance, like they say, this guy's putting down 3 Captain Americas. It's a 1, a 1, and a 2. So that's a value of 4. So he has to discard a 3 and a 1 to equal 4. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you're paying the value with the value of the cards when you start your collections. Now, can you have multiple collections? Start a collection.
I think it would determine how many stash
collection must have the same hero. You can start and maintain multiple collections in your gaming area as long as each collection features a different hero. You cannot have 2 collections for the same hero. You cannot start and maintain a collection for an excluded hero. Okay, so if I were going to do this, and this is all public. You don't have to hide it now because it's not like anybody can steal it from you.
Yeah.
But so like if I were going to start a collection, I'm going for kind of.
And the collection can be intermixed with the different.
Right. So yes, because it's all about the character,
So, like,
not
I
about
got-
the age.
so I
Right.
got this.
That would be a collection.
And then I got that.
Correct. Now, in order to pay for the comics, you remember you have to pay the value of what they are by discarding another card of that same value. So in order to have those cards, you'd have to pay the value of 1, 1, 3, 3, 3, 3. So that's what, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So you'd have to discard the value of 14 in order to keep those collections. Or in order to build those collections. Make sense?
Yep.
Alright, cool. I got nothing what I was going for.
That sucks.
Damn. I got boned and boned hard. Let's see. Hulk. Spidey. Hulks. Damn. Y'all did a number on me. Let's see how it is. I'll see how it is. We're building comic book collections. How cool is this? I don't. Nut, man, y'all motherfuckers. Y'all screwed me so hard.
Screwed
Right.
myself.
Hey. Let's see first. This is number 1.
Seems like I only have. I'll be able to start with one collection.
Okay. You gotta do. Or remember, 2 cards can make a collection, so you could maybe drop 2 of the third cards, and then you'd have 2 collections of 2. You know what I mean?
You only need 2 of the character.
2 of a character starts a collection. And if you have a multiple symbol, you can only pick one of them. So it doesn't count as both. It would count as one for your collection.
Nah.
God damn, somebody's building up a... Well, I see Doctor Strange, I was going to say. But that last one counts as a Thor if you're collecting it with Thor, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so... 3... And I'm thinking if I should start a second one, but I don't have anything. Fuck it. Motherfucker. God damn, bro. You sons of bitches.
Son of a beach.
Son of a bitch. Alright. Let's see. So if I have this 1, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 4, 5, 5, 10. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you discard, any colors at this stage.
Let's add another big brain in this bitch.
There he is.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. I can't see the amphibious and airborne. Hey, King Smith in the house.
We got more Air Force in this bitch, baby. Yeah.
Boo.
What up, fellas?
What's going on?
What's going on?
You will take his position.
I'm out.
You're out. All right.
I'm out.
Oh,
Tag
here,
teaming.
I'll let you make your decision. So he has to live with whatever your decision is.
Okay.
Make it
All
right, baby.
So
You're mad
you've made 3 collections.
4 actually.
4.
Yeah.
How are you paying for 4 collections?
Yeah, I know.
So you have to determine what are you going to discard to pay. So probably go with like the highest priority. So you don't have any Black Widow. You have some Iron Man. That's like a second priority. You have
And then
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
So maybe use these cards to see if you can pay for these cards to keep that collection going.
Okay.
Comic Hunters
Word.
live. All right. But my question is, if to pay your Captain America card, there's no change you spend.
Big head, no brain.
What happens if you have leftover? Any cards discarded at the stage are added to the convention deck, which is immediately reshuffled. Choosing your heart from one round to the next. Any surprise was added. Reshuffle. Rearrange it. You can also take this stage to rearrange collections from one collection to another. Cards. It's not the hero card. Blah, blah, blah. Update highlights. What does that mean?
Ohio's in the game.
Oh.
I didn't let him down. My bad, Ohio.
You know he gets up into people's shit. Updating highlights. End of the round. Just in the schedule, we might take it on the next round. Is everybody got their numbers straight?
5, 6.
I'm trying to figure out what do you do if you have leftover cards though.
Extra
like-
money.
I've paid this with this, but now I still have these. Request initially placed down in a line just above the collection. It was spent once you have it. More value. Take the highlights of the cards. You can then align the new cards in the rest of the collection. To pay for the cards placed down the stage, you must discard from the cards or exceed the marked value unit. There's no change there. Any comic book cards discarded at the stage are added to the convention deck. And I can't. Oh, that sucks. Sons of bitches. Well, maybe I can. Oh no, those are too expensive.
So I'm trying to figure out the strategy is if we want to balance it out as much as possible or try to burn as little as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get lucky. I mean, I'm assuming you're trying to go. It's all about the hero, so you want to focus more on the hero first. Then, aside from that, then by the highlights, first appearance, first edition, or gem, and then after that, it's just build what you can build, what you can afford to have a bigger, better collection than anybody else. Okay. Did you leave all the doors open between here and upstairs?
No,
Because
I closed it behind me. Somebody did that behind there. Like, I feel bad.
can you
closing
close
the
that door?
behind.
Because
Got you.
we get some sound dampening in here. Rearrange. Okay, so I'll go first just to show what I've got going on. So I'm gonna build this Strange and this Hulk collection, and that's what 2, 2, 1. That's 5. 3, 1, 1 is 5. So that's a total of 10. So I've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've paid the price. Now, what I was saying is I have 2 cards extra, but I guess you just have to discard them.
Discard
If
them.
you're not making them a collection, they just become part of the discard. So, tough
4,
choices.
6.
Tough choices. And update the highlight. Check whether the comic cards you added to your collection contain any of the highlights. True text for each icon that corresponds. Track answer to market value of the card. Okay. Oh, interesting. The portal only contains 300 shares. Yeah.
Pays for this one.
Interesting. Okay. You're gonna like this, I think.
Yeah, I was watching y'all play, or listening, I should say, as I was driving down.
Okay.
That's why I got the big brain comment.
Reading the
from.
card
I heard
explains the card.
Joseph and Keith were both computer people.
Alright,
Alright.
so I'm gonna keep these cards.
Okay.
I'm gonna sacrifice these cards, which should equal each out. Because this
Yeah.
one is 6. So
That's 6. Yep.
what's this? 2, 3, 5, 6. And
Okay.
then that's 4. So 2 and another 2.
And then just extra. All right, you can put the discards like all together here.
Cool.
All right, so
And I'm out of here.
you're out, man. Pleasure. Thanks for joining us
Thanks
tonight.
for having me.
Our friend Joseph is leaving because he's going to be all moto and go run a half marathon in the morning.
In despair.
Godspeed. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Good.
Don't
Have fun.
don't hurt yourself. Come
Have-
back one piece.
Have fun with that.
Yeah. I'm gonna have fun eating afterwards.
I bet you will. And the massage too,
Oh yeah.
Mr. King.
Want me to close the door?
Yes, please.
5, 6, 7.